The school day dragged on with the weight of 1,000 leaden hours. I could not focus on the equations on the chalkboard or the teacher's monotonous drone. My eyes kept drifting toward the back of the room, where the light hit her hair just right, making everything feel insignificant.
Kotori sat in her own world, tucked away in the back row. She was focused entirely on her snack, a simple sandwich that seemed to hold more importance than any lecture. There was a peculiar grace in the way she ate, a frantic yet silent hunger that defined her.
Hirano, you are staring again. It is incredibly obvious to everyone in this room that you are obsessed with her chest. You really should try to have some shame, or at least a little bit of subtlety. Everyone can see your face turning red from across the entire hallway.
I know. It is just that she is so captivating. I hate that my heart reacts this way, but those curves are like a gravitational force I cannot escape. It's embarrassing, but seeing her there makes my pulse skyrocket until I feel like I might actually explode.
The hallway felt colder as Hirano stepped out. Suddenly, the peaceful atmosphere shattered when he saw her. Kotori was slumped against the wall, her strength failing. The vibrant girl from the classroom was gone, replaced by someone who looked like they were fading away into the very shadows.
Kotori-san, please wake up. Are you okay? You just fell out of nowhere and I did not know what to do. Your skin is so cold and you look like you haven't slept in days. Just stay with me. I am going to help you get to safety.
I am just so hungry. I felt my legs give out because I haven't had enough to eat today. It is a strange condition, a void that never seems to fill, no matter how much I consume. I was even considering eating the algae in the hallway display just now.
Don't be ridiculous. You cannot eat algae from a school decoration. Look, I have some of my own lunch left over. Please, take this and eat properly. I cannot stand to see you in this state, searching for scraps like you are some kind of starving animal in class. Sitting here with her on the roof, the wind blowing through our hair, I can feel my heart racing again. She is eating so happily now, and I find myself unable to look away from her. The proximity is overwhelming, and I am struggling to keep my composure.
Thank you so much, Hirano-kun. This tastes better than anything I have had in a long time. You really saved me back there in the hallway. I do not know what would have happened if you hadn't found me when you did. You are a very kind person.
As she walked away, the sun began to set, casting long orange shadows across the school grounds. Hirano watched her figure grow smaller, realizing that this encounter had changed something deep within him. She was a mystery, a beautiful enigma that he was now determined to understand better.
I hope that next semester I can find the courage to talk to him more. Maybe I won't be so hungry all the time, and I can be a normal girl who enjoys a normal life. Until then, I will cherish this moment of kindness he showed me today.
The world seemed to brighten for a moment, the colors of the horizon bleeding into the landscape. It was a brief respite from the darkness that usually followed her. In this light, she looked like a heroine from an old story, radiant and full of hidden, unspoken potential.
Why did it have to end like this? The blood is everywhere, and the city behind us is nothing but a graveyard of steel and concrete. I told you to stay back, but you never listened. Now I am holding you, and the life is draining out of you.
The apocalypse was not a bang, but a slow, agonizing whimper. The skyline of the once great city was jagged and broken, a silhouette of failure against a blood-red sky. In the center of the devastation, two souls were left to grapple with the consequences of their final, desperate choices. She appeared before me, a girl carrying a sad destiny on her shoulders. I wanted to save her, to protect her from the cruel fate that the world had designed. With these feelings in my heart, I vowed to never let her go, no matter the cost.
Everyone used to call me a liar because I insisted that the Earth had been taken over by aliens. but I know what I saw through that telescope. The stars are not just lights in the sky. They are watching us, waiting for the right moment to reclaim what is theirs.
I want to believe you, Kuroneko. I want to see the things you see. If we go to the dam tomorrow, will you show me where they are? I promise that no matter what anyone else says, I will be the one person who always stands by your side.
The adults will kill us if they find out what we are doing. They are afraid of the truth, afraid of the power that lies beyond our world. But you and I, we are different. We can see the darkness for what it really is, a beautiful, terrifying gateway.
They reached the dam, a massive concrete wall that held back the weight of the lake. It was a place of power and danger, where one wrong step could lead to an irreversible tragedy. The wind howled through the spillway, a warning that the children chose to ignore.
Wait, it is too slippery. I'm losing my grip on the railing. Kuroneko, give me your hand, quickly. I don't want to fall. I am so scared. Please, just hold on tight and don't let the water take me away into the dark.
That day, I made my second great mistake. I reached out, thinking I could save her, but I only ensured our mutual descent into the abyss. The memory of her hand slipping from mine is a scar that will never heal, a darkness that follows me everywhere.
It is okay, Ryuta. Even if I fall, I will find you again in the stars. Don't be sad, and don't blame yourself for what happened here today. We were just children trying to touch the heavens, and sometimes the heavens push back.
The water swallowed everything, leaving only silence and the cold mist of the dam. The mystery of the aliens and the girl who saw them would haunt the survivors for years to come, a crimson memory etched into the very fabric of their broken, shattered lives.
And so, we continue to live in the shadow of things we cannot explain, whether it is a hungry girl in a classroom or a memory of a lost friend. The darkness is always there, waiting for the light to fade so it can take us home.
The wind whispers through the ancient trees, carrying the scent of damp earth and the lingering echoes of a conflict that nearly tore the world asunder. High above, the clouds drift lazily, oblivious to the tragedy that unfolded beneath their gaze. The battle with Kikokoko is finally over, leaving behind a silence.
Chi-chan, can you hear me? I'm standing here, breathing in the air of a world you no longer inhabit. They told me I've become someone else, a 16-year-old girl with a life ahead of her. But every step I take feels like I'm treading on the memories we shared. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, that I would stay strong for the ones who are still here, but the salt on my cheeks tells a different story. It was supposed to be your birthday before it was mine. How am I supposed to celebrate when the person who should be here is gone?
In the aftermath of magic and mayhem, the survivors seek the one thing that has always eluded them, an ordinary life. But for those marked by the stars, normal is a fleeting dream, a fragile glass ornament held in trembling hands, waiting for the next tremor to shatter it into 1,000 jagged pieces.
The sun hits my face, and for a second I forget everything. I forget the blood, the fear, and the impossible choices. It's just another morning in a quiet house, where the only thing I have to worry about is whether I've overslept. But the weight in my chest returns immediately.
Get up, you lazy bum! Do you think a family that relies on you can afford to have its head of the household sleeping until noon? If you don't get in that kitchen and start the eggs right now, I'm going to make sure you never have a reason to wake up again.
My father and brother, they've been gone for so long that sometimes their faces start to blur in my mind. I look at this old photograph and try to remember the sound of their laughter, but the silence of this house is all that ever answers back. I have to keep moving.
Ryota-kun, you're finally here. I was starting to think you'd forgotten about our session, or worse, that you'd found someone else to tutor. You look like you've been through a war zone, though. Are you sure you're up for teaching me math today? You seem totally out of it, really.
The news reports say it was just a series of accidents, fires, and structural failures at the docks. They have no idea what really happened up there, or how close we came to losing everything. Kikako is gone, but the scars she left on this town won't heal quite so easily.
Hey, what is wrong with you? I'm pouring my heart out here, and you're just staring into space like a complete idiot. Don't think that just because you're my tutor, you can ignore me. I worked hard on these problems, and I expect you to actually look at them today. You haven't called me in decades, or at least it feels that way. I'm not just some name on your list of chores, Ryota. I'm a person, and I'm your student, and I deserve better than this half-hearted effort you've been giving me lately. It's insulting, and honestly, just mean. If I don't get into a good school, it's going to be all your fault. I'm trying so hard to improve my grades so you'll be proud of me, but you're always so distant. Here, just take the test results. I did better than last time, see? Now stop acting like that.
Damn, the heat in this place is unbearable. I thought the observatory would be cooler, but it's like a sauna in here. I hope the girls are okay. They don't handle the sun very well. I brought some supplies, but I'm worried that even this secluded spot isn't safe enough.
Stop complaining about the temperature and help us out. We're trying to stay cool the only way we know how. It's not like we have a swimming pool or air conditioning in this old ruin. A little water never hurt anyone. So quit being such a prude and just deal.
Ryota? Please don't look too closely. I didn't realize how see-through these clothes would become once they got wet. It's so embarrassing to be seen like this, especially by you. I wish I could just disappear into the floor right now, but there's nowhere for me to hide.
You guys need to be more careful. You can't just run around half naked even if you think you're alone. I brought some meat, potatoes, and carrots for a stew. It's not much, but it's real food, and it'll help keep your strength up for whatever comes next in this mess.
We only have enough medicine to last us for another month. After that, well, we all know what happens when a witch runs out of suppressants. I don't want to die, Ryota, but I don't want to see my friends suffer either. We're living on borrowed time, and it's ticking.
It smells so good. I can't remember the last time I had a meal that wasn't just cold rations or something we scavenged. This feels like a real home for a second. Is it okay for us to be this happy? I keep waiting for the vision to change suddenly.
This is delicious. The flavor of the meat and the warmth of the broth, it's making me feel alive in a way I haven't felt in a long time. Thank you for doing this for us, Ryota. You didn't have to, but you did, and that means everything to us.
It's not fair that we're the only ones left. Chi should be here eating with us. Every time I take a bite of something good, I feel a pang of guilt because she'll never taste anything again. But I suppose we have to keep living, if only to remember her.
We need money if we're going to survive. Real food isn't cheap, and neither is the equipment we might need to find more medicine. I'll look for some part-time work, something that doesn't reveal who I really am. We have to be smart, or we're finished.
I won't let any of you die. I'll work as many jobs as it takes to keep you fed and safe. You've been through enough, and if I can provide even a shred of normalcy for you, then my life has a purpose. We're in this together, and I'm staying.
You say that now, but what happens when the pressure becomes too much? What happens when the people chasing us finally catch up? Are you really prepared to sacrifice your own future for a group of girls who shouldn't exist? I need to know if you're someone to trust.
I trust him. I don't need a vision or a logical reason. I just look at him, and I know that he's the person who will stand by us until the very end. Thank you, Ryota, for the food, for the safety, and for making me feel like a normal girl.
As the sun sets behind the observatory, casting long shadows across the clearing, a temporary peace settles over the group. They are outcasts and a boy with a heavy burden, but for tonight, they are simply friends, sharing a meal under the watchful eyes of the stars in the sky. The device lies exposed on the bed, a chaotic array of circuitry and microchips that represents the last beacon of hope for the magic users. Its silence is a death sentence, a technological riddle that demands an answer, before the girls' bodies begin to melt and fail from lack of medicine.
Murakami told me to remove the antenna from this thing, but I am terrified that my clumsy hands will destroy the only chance we have. We are missing the proper tools for such delicate work, and if I make a single mistake, we will never be able to turn it on.
Is something wrong, Neko? We could try to go somewhere far away, maybe to a place like Akibara, where we might find the equipment needed to bypass the security. Staying here and staring at it won't change the fact that we are completely out of our depth with this hardware.
I hope you aren't saying all of this just because you want to go on another secret date with Murakami. Who would have thought a girl like you would be so obsessed with him? My own life is on the line here, but so is yours, and we cannot afford distractions.
In a sterile, high-tech laboratory across the city, the scientific method has reached a frustrating dead end. The electromagnetic spectrum method has failed utterly, leaving the researchers in a state of panic as they realize their previous nuclear resonance results were nothing more than a series of deceptive errors.
The results are not good at all. Please have the photometer and the infrared spectroscope ready for the next round of testing immediately. We are running out of time, and if we don't find a way to replicate the magic user's medicine, the entire project will be a failure.
The weight of impossibility presses down on the lead scientist as he slumps into his chair. He knew from the beginning that manufacturing this specific compound was a monthly impossibility, yet the demand for a solution remains. He must find the surviving magic users before they perish from their own biology.
I have to be more cautious from now on. The officials were never going to listen to my explanations about the danger we are in. I need to find someone who can actually help us, someone who understands the complexity of what we are dealing with without alerting the police.
Hello? Yes, it is me. I am calling because I have come to a decision. We should meet at the observatory after classes are over for the day. I am willing to meet your conditions as long as you can guarantee the safety and the privacy of the information I provide.
You have a deal then. Meet me at the observatory once your school day ends. Just make sure you aren't followed by any unwanted guests. If this leads to the magic users we have been searching for, I will ensure your part of the bargain is upheld to the letter.
I understand. I will be there as soon as the classes finish. Just don't try any tricks, because I have more at stake here than you can possibly imagine. We will see if your supposed expertise is as great as everyone says it is when we meet later today.
Wait, Kuroha, Kasumi, wait a second. I need to tell you something before we head out. The truth is, there is someone I want you to meet today. He is a bit eccentric, but he might be the only one capable of helping us fix the device and save everyone.
An eccentric guy? That sounds like a terrible idea given our current situation. Are we really supposed to trust a complete stranger with our lives? We can't even be sure if he is on our side or if he is working for the people who are hunting us down.
Believe me, I have vetted him as much as possible under the circumstances. He wants to help us with the medicine, but in exchange, he wants to study the magic users. It is a risky gamble, but we are out of options and out of time to find alternatives.
I feel so jealous that Murakami-kun is spending all his time thinking about these things instead of us. But if this guy is as close to Kurohasa-san and Schlierenzara-san as you say, maybe there is some merit to his madness. Let's just hope he isn't a total creep.
It is Monday today, and even though it is a long trip to the location, we simply cannot wait any longer. We will use the car to get there faster. Even if we have to skip a bit of school, this is a matter of life and death for all of you.
Wait, if we can use the car, that makes everything so much easier. It will be like a little field trip to the observatory. Although I am still worried about what kind of person this professor is. Murakami, you really choose the strangest people to associate with.
No, we aren't going there for fun or a diversion. We are going there because we have to. Please, try to understand the gravity of the situation. This isn't a game, and the people we are meeting are not our friends. They are temporary allies at best.
I want to go with Kazumi too. Please let me come along. I don't want to be left behind while everyone else is doing something important. I can help, I promise. Just don't leave me here alone while you all go off on this mission.
Suddenly, a violent impact shatters the classroom window, sending shards of glass flying through the air like lethal confetti. The peace of the school day is obliterated in an instant as the students dive for cover, realizing that the danger has followed them into their place of learning.
What just happened? The glass had just exploded. Is everyone all right? Kuroa, stay back. We need to get out of here right now before whatever did that comes back for a second attack. This is exactly why we need to move and find that researcher immediately.
The text on the device. If she can save time by translating it, we might be able to find a way out of this. But she is bringing it with her, regardless of who wants it. We have to keep moving, no matter how much the situation spirals out of control.
So, you finally arrived. I am Hashiratani Koguro, the uncle of this young man here. I am 32 years old, single, and quite frankly, I find most women to be incredibly stupid and annoying. I am not popular, and I prefer the company of my own intellect over others.
I absolutely refuse to believe in things like magic or supernatural phenomena. Everything has a logical explanation, and your magic is likely just some advanced technology or a trick I haven't bothered to debunk yet. Don't expect me to be impressed by your little performances.
Then why don't you show him, Neko? Show this man that what we're dealing with is beyond anything he has ever seen in his textbooks. We need his help, but if he won't believe us, we are just wasting our breath standing here in this ruined observatory.
The observatory stands as a silent witness to past disasters, its dome overlooking a landscape of ruin. It was the last place where number 5210 was seen, a ghost of the past that haunts the current mission. Here, the boundaries between science and the impossible are starting to blur.
The hunt is beginning. I can feel it in the air, a coldness that wasn't there before. It is clear now, because it has to be. The danger is not coming. It is already here, and we are the prey in a game we don't fully understand.
You want proof of my powers? Then watch closely. I will show you exactly what a magic user is capable of. You can doubt us all you want, but the reality of our existence is not something you can just ignore because it makes you feel uncomfortable or superior.
This is incredible. How much power could you possibly have been hiding? I knew there was a reason I agreed to this meeting, but I never expected to see something that defies the known laws of physics so blatantly. I must study this phenomenon more closely.
I'll do it unconsciously. I didn't even realize I could control it to this extent. It's like the power is an extension of my own thoughts. Murakami, come, look at what I can do. We can use this to change the world, or at least change our fate.
Wait, what are you doing with that computer? Are you trying to hack into a university professor's bank account? That is highly illegal and could get us all arrested. We're trying to save lives, not commit grand larceny while we are being hunted by assassins.
He's a university professor. He must have plenty of money stashed away. If I can just shift some of those funds into different accounts, we could have all the resources we need to fight back. Using my magic this way is just another tool in our arsenal for survival.
You are just like a hacker, but your magic is the exploit. It is fascinating to see such a raw, natural talent applied to digital systems. I usually don't care about others, but you girls are a unique case that warrants my professional attention. Perhaps we can work together after all.
If a day passes and your powers return to normal, I am truly sorry for the trouble. But for now, please, show us more. We need to know the full extent of what you can do if we are going to survive the night. The vision you had. Tell me everything about it.